Welcome to Alberta's hidden treasure, the Rocky to Nordegg Rail Trail, where Alberta's rich coal mining past meets thrilling outdoor adventure. Whether you're a history buff, a trail enthusiast, or just chasing great views, this place has something for everyone.
We turned off Highway 11 on our way to Nordegg on the Alexo Road. And from there, we're going to start at the beginning of what is called the Rail Trail and head into Nordegg for lunch. So let's go take a quad ride today, and hopefully you can enjoy the wonderful views and experience this great trail that has been made for quads and bikes, anything you name it. If you want to take this trail, it's up for you to enjoy. So let's go have a great day.
This trail is no ordinary path. It's a 100-kilometer route being developed along an abandoned rail line that once connected Rocky Mountain House to Nordegg, Alberta. Together, Clearwater County and the Government of Alberta are building it piece by piece. So far, 45 kilometers are complete between Nordegg and Saunders Creek, and construction is ongoing. The first thing we approach from this side of the rail trail is the historic Taunton Trestle rail bridge, outfitted with a new deck and seating. When we first began using this trail, we would get to the train trusses, which looked like this, and could go no further. So we're really excited that this bridge has been completed and that you can enjoy these awesome views from the bridge, and know that this means that the trail is going to continue on. Let's rewind to the early 1900s. Meet Martin Nordegg, a German pioneer who struck coal, literally. His discovery led to the birth of the hamlet of Nordegg in 1914, one of Alberta's first planned communities. To haul coal, people, and livestock, the Canadian Northern Western Railway built the Brazeau branch rail line connecting Rocky Mountain House to Nordegg. And by 1923, Nordegg was the most productive mine in all of Alberta. Boomtowns like Alexo and Saunders Creek popped up along the tracks. By 1940, Nordegg had over 2,500 residents. Stay tuned to the end of this video where I show you the Alexo Cemetery, what still remains of this community. Throughout this trail, you're going to see bridges like this, or travel on the actual railroad ties. They are the rectangular pieces of wood that lie perpendicular to the old rails, supporting them and keeping them properly spaced. So it's a little bit of a bumpy ride, but it's so neat to see that this still is part of the trail and hasn't been removed. As demand for coal declined, the coal mines and railroad were closed and abandoned. For over 50 years, the railbed sat idle with only occasional use by recreationalists and resource companies. Recent years have seen a tremendous growth in recreational trail activity in the area west of Rocky Mountain House. In 2008, formal planning began to review the corridor as a recreational trail. Working together, the Government of Alberta and Clearwater County committed to preserving the region's history while opening it to outdoor fun. 45 kilometers are now open, and more are being built every season. In some places, the trail diverts from the original railbed to avoid sensitive terrain or private land. My favorite thing about riding this trail is the distinct changes that come in the landscape. Here you have a harvesting site where trees have been logged. Next, you're going to see awesome views of Coliseum Mountain and Mount Baldy. In this section, you can see where they had to mine into the rock to clear a path for the railway to go across a dry creek bed. And then the vegetation changes again, and now you have moss growing on either side of the hill. It's just gorgeous. We have gone from such a change of vegetation along this 45-minute trail. It's just breathtaking, and I love doing this trail all the time because I just love the scenery that you get to enjoy. And now we're coming to the very end of the trail as we enter into the town site of Nordegg. And one of the favorite things we love to do is stop and have a bite to eat for our lunch. Maybe go grab a slice of pie, because it is definitely worth the stop, and just have a little bit of a relaxation. And then it's time to turn around and head back. This is the one section of the trail that has a lot more twists and turns and mud and water. So for those ATVers that love to have a good splash and spray, this is the one part of the trail that you truly get to enjoy it. For those of you that are not into that, the rest of the trail is much more dry and smooth and much more of a scenic trail ride. Whether it's summer, winter, fall, spring, this trail has you covered. Hike it, bike it, snowshoe it, ride your horse or off-highway vehicle, just know where to stage from. For motorized fun, start at places like Horleck, Nordegg Industrial, or Saunders. On this trail, you can explore historic trestles, meadows, dense forests, and maybe spot some deer or a fox. The trail also links to the Bighorn backcountry, giving you access to one of Alberta's wildest places. And as promised, for those history buffs, this is the place to pause and ponder on the history of the people who worked in this area and enjoy the Alexo Cemetery. From here, you walk down into this scenic area, see gravestones of the past and those in more recent years that have chosen this beautiful spot to be their final resting place. Are you ready to ride? Always check the trail conditions, pack essentials, and travel responsibly. The Rocky to Nordegg Rail Trail is more than just a route, it's a time capsule, an adventure path, and a tribute to Alberta's coal-fueled past. So what are you waiting for? Come, walk, ride, or roll through history from Rocky to Nordegg.
If you enjoyed this video, you'd probably really like my video on Nordegg, Alberta, and all the things and changes that Nordegg has seen. If you haven't been to Nordegg recently, you're going to want to check out that video and see all the things that Nordegg has to offer. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to let me know, leaving a comment or even sharing it out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love it if you did. Just click that red subscribe button and then click on the bell so you get notified whenever I publish a new video. See you next week.